Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today and get internet with a price for life. Keep your internet service monthly rate for as long as you keep your plan. Internet service monthly rate subject to continued plan availability.
No, you can't. It's the Power Hour, powered by Quantum Fiber. Live at KFAN.com/watch. It's all, again, thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
What a pleasant surprise.
Back-to-back days of Parker
Look at you.
Fox.
Back to back.
Hi, Parker.
Hi, guys.
This was a slight breach of etiquette, and I apologize. Ben asked for your phone number, and I gave it to you without asking you. I hope that was okay.
Well, you made a song about us that's kind of
Yeah.
been a little bit more than just the phone number. So it's good that we got to that stage.
Good. Did you guys hook up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Isn't that what the song says?
Yeah, absolutely. No, for sure.
Wow.
Ben, do you want to hear the song again?
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's such a good one.
Yeah, it's great.
It's top 5 most requested in Taiwan right now, which
Is
I find
that right?
Yeah. Taiwan, yeah. Taiwan On by Ben and Parker. They're best friends forever.
Oh.
By AI and the Iversons. And that is Meat Sauce playing the flute.
Yes.
Skin version?
Yes,
Yeah,
Tommy
yeah.
taught me.
Skin flute.
Parker and Ben, they're best friends forever, sharing secrets, keeping them undercover. In the shower, they might share a kiss, but never let it slip. They play it nice.
Oh,
Yeah, they keep it
They
quiet.
hint and tease, never fully express. A playful banter, always with a twist. Kiss, kiss, kiss in the shower. Ben and Parker never show. Love so deep, hidden so tight. Best friends forever, no one to blame it. Through the day.
man, I can't wait till Rube Party this year.
Man, I love that.
Yeah.
We'll get the whole crowd singing Kiss, and then you guys will give her hell.
Yeah, just get after it.
Tommy will twerk on stage again.
And then be pissed that
Tommy
he's not
can't
involved.
be there if he had better
No,
kissing.
you're right. He won't be. He'll explode.
No. He'll look like Randy Marsh when he found the internet.
Yeah.
Well, you guys might be a couple in the future, but shout out to Taylor. Your
She's the
girlfriend's
best.
lovely, man.
Yeah, man.
She's
She is
so
the
cool.
best.
Yeah, she's the best.
Super nice, super
Yeah,
smart,
wonderful.
badass hockey
Would
player.
she mind if we did that?
Kiss in the shower?
Yeah.
Sure. She likes you, man.
Wow.
Yeah, remember, according to the song, you have to keep it undercover and not
Yeah,
let it
that's-
slip.
yeah,
so
that's
just
true.
don't tell her.
That got real. That seemed like
that's oh
yeah, don't.
the act of it. We don't want it to slip.
No. You guys are best friends forever, but you keep it undercover.
Oh.
When they said don't let it slip, I
Don't
was
let it
thinking
slip. No,
something
don't tell
else.
anybody.
Oh,
Sauce said that was
yeah,
the
yeah.
soap.
Yeah. I know that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
friends
She was best.
forever.
She was happy to be here yesterday, too. We had a good time. So.
Yeah, she's awesome.
No doubt.
She works a lot.
She does work a lot.
She really does.
Hockey's a big time commitment.
21 days in the old Czech Republic for her.
Yeah.
And what, most of that for you?
14 for me.
14 for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
I'm so excited
That's
for
sweet,
you.
man.
First time in Europe, too, so I'm excited.
What if I just show up? Can I hang out with you?
Yeah, please.
That would be cool.
Yeah, you got to find stuff to do while she's practicing and
Yeah,
playing.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
going to
Will
be...
you send me a picture when you're at some sort of prog rave?
Yeah, I will. Yeah. I will. Yeah,
Some
it'll be
like
sweet.
gothic prog rave.
Well, how about
Are you
off
gonna be
the air?
jealous though if he's prog raving and you're not there kissing him in the shower?
How about after the show yesterday, you guys were debating whether or not you were bringing your golf clubs because she's like, "Are you just going to golf the entire time you're over
Well,
there?"
it's like they put us on a golf course. Like they put our hotel on a golf course. So I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
you got to hit
I
them.
got to at least play
Yeah,
a
you
couple
got to bring
times.
clubs with you. You're too big to use regular clubs.
Yeah, I know. Then it's like, I don't know. It's like mini golf at that point.
Yeah.
It's hard.
No, you got to ship your golf clubs.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
That's
what?
not debatable.
The good people at Quantum Fiber are nice enough to sponsor and the cam, you know, the
Yeah, great cameras.
KFAN.com/watch. Can we get some better lighting? We all look like we're dead.
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Look
That's
at
just
me.
my skin tone.
Yeah. Well, we could raise that
Max looks
shade.
white.
We could.
I am.
He looks
This whole
like
time I've
Morgan
had a
Wolf.
tan. It's been a lie.
Yeah, you look exactly like Morgan Wall from Carolina.
That's so good.
Yeah,
the
Max, so
best.
why is your skin so dark on
Yeah,
camera?
what's going on?
Wait, now I'm dark on camera? I thought I was white. I got a Michael Jackson bit going
It's a
on?
weird contrast. Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Hey, go back to the one shot with Ben and Parker. Hey, Parker, stand up for me, would you?
Okay. Well, this is like
That's
camera
why
angles.
I know. That's why I want to see. Ah, my God, how big you are, dude.
I know.
That's crazy. I'm going to stand beside him.
I didn't like my angle there.
I didn't like mine either. The camera's like pointed. That's a huge it's the wrong angle.
You're pretty tall as well.
Are you coming over here, huh?
I mean,
see us in this?
chest level.
Oh, look at his
So,
little brother.
Parker, sit down now. Let's see how close it is when you sit down to Chris standing up. Oh, you're basically at his eye, eye level, shoulder level there. Jeez.
You look a kid trying to get an autograph.
Yeah. Start signing the top of his head.
Mr. Fox.
And
Mister.
5'6" 3/4. Well, hell, Chris is almost as tall as Rondale Moore.
Yeah.
That's right. He's 5'7".
5'7".
I'm 5'6" 3/4". Don't forget the 3/4.
Yeah. So how about how embarrassing is this? I was reading some stuff on Rondell last night. When he showed up for his pro day, because I don't think that he did any testing at the combine. He was 2 inches shorter than his listed height.
Oh no!
So Purdue actually listed him 2 inches taller, and then he gets there like, whoa!
Is he really 5'7" then? Or is he?
Well, I think what he is right now is what he was listed as pro. So I think that's accurate.
All right,
but I think when he was in college, they had him at 5'9".
I think didn't Barkley famously do the same thing? Didn't Barkley list himself at like 6'6" or 6'7", but he's really closer to 6'4"?
Yep.
I think the same thing.
Is that right?
I think that's the case with Barkley.
I think you might be right.
I mean, it happens a lot in basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially back then. Who was checking?
Yeah.
Right? It's not like they
The
had
Republic.
yearly, measurements to make sure somebody wasn't lying. It was like Barkley says he's 6'6".
I think I was listed at 6'4" in high school for basketball only, but I'm only 6'2.5".
Liar. Jeez, try to intimidate the other team. God, Lieber's 6'4".
God, he's grown since football season, man.
He's a giant.
You're like, wait a minute, 2 weeks ago he was 6'2".
I gotta try to box him out, man. He's 2 inches taller now.
One more time, if you don't mind, Parker and Ben, both of you stand up, please. Would you please?
I mean, geez.
I feel like a little boy.
Yeah, you are. But
You gotta be 6'3" now at least.
look at you.
What are you listed at, Parker? 6'7"?
I was 6'8". Yeah, I listed at 6'8", but like I think I was 6'7" and 3/4. So
When did you get tall?
When did I get tall? I was 5'8", 120 pounds, freshman football weigh-ins.
No kidding.
Came into high school like tiny. Like not only was I not tall, but I was a shrimp. And then I think by the time that was my junior year, I was 6'7", like 185 pounds.
Oh my gosh!
Nuts.
Did your legs hurt all the time?
Oh, yeah. I had patellar tendonitis in both knees, Osgood-Schlatters in both knees, like the whole,
hurts.
Everything hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
Can I ask
fun.
you, so when you were a freshman and you were checking in for the old football team, you didn't go to a carnival and find a Zoltar machine, did you? Like, what happened so quickly?
I honestly
you almost grew overnight.
I think my dad was the same way because my dad's 6'8", but he was like, super short through high school. And then I think it was just like I finally hit puberty, I guess.
Man.
I was a late bloomer.
What about your mom? How tall is she?
She's like 5'10", 5'9".
Okay.
She's 5'10"?
She's tall,
Don't
too.
do it. Don't do it. It's his mom. Don't do it.
Not
It's
Mrs.
his
Fox.
mom.
How tall is she?
Not Mrs.
It's his
Fox.
mom.
Your mom is 5'10"? That's pretty tall.
Good. Well done.
You guys all knew we were going to have
He
that.
has a heart. I'm going to do that to Parker's mom. I mean,
Well done.
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
I didn't hit that.
Wow, man.
Yeah, so you were destined to be tall.
Yeah, I was destined to be tall. But my athletic genes comes from my mom. She was a speed skater. So
No kidding.
yeah,
Isn't that a little tall to be a speed skater? I would think you'd want to be like kind of short and compact.
Look at all those Korean
all the
speed
Japanese
skaters.
Exactly.
guys, yeah, they're
And
all
those
good.
legs are
Was that a
so-
disadvantage though to be that tall?
I think it probably was. I'm not too versed in the world
not
of
either.
speed skating, but I knew she was really good and competed at a high level and loved it.
That'd be a fun sport.
I know, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it
That'd be
would.
so
Wouldn't you
fun.
love to like
So-
take one of those corners going that fast?
yeah.
What's a high level? Was she on the verge of an
never
Olympic team?
never made an Olympic team, but like went to the trials and all
Damn,
that kind of
okay.
stuff. So Bonnie Blair, which is a famous name,
Of course.
you all probably heard, always beat her out.
Wait,
so
isn't that
was-
one lady?
That's that one lady.
No, that's Bonnie Blue. You were
Oh,
thinking.
okay.
Bonnie, I remember Bonnie Blair.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes.
Wow, so she would beat out your mom for the spot, huh?
Beat out. Yep. And then Bonnie Blair had a son, Grant Crookshank, and he played hockey at the U. So it kind of came full circle where
His name was Crookshank?
Crookshank. Yeah, Grant Crookshank.
Okay. I thought it was his first name.
Crookshank would be a sweet first
That's a
name, too.
great first name.
It's a terrible condition, though.
Oh, yeah. Hey, who you telling?
Yeah.
Well,
There's a pill for that
There's
now.
a pill for that.
Yeah,
For everything.
I know it. Trust me. Yeah.
Man,
Trust me. I know. Yeah.
speed skater.
Yeah,
Popping
that's
20
cool.
pills a day.
but it's dangerous.
Your
It's so
mic's,
tight.
your mic's on.
Still looks like a broken banana.
Your mic's
You have
on.
no blood in the
I have
rest
to
of your body.
I have to stand around a corner and do it.
You have a periscope penis?
No, no, I don't. No, I don't, buddy. No.
That's a terrible name.
Looks more like a, what are those things you throw and they come back to you?
A boomerang?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
your poor sweener.
Back and to the
I
left.
feel like,
day,
that
mate.
would be advantageous.
It can be. It depends on the lady.
Depending on maybe the angle of entry.
Yeah, right.
It's a boomer wang.
And that was God, everybody.
Boomer wang.
You guys want to hear a couple of these weird injuries real quick?
Sure.
From the weirdest injuries in sports. Toronto Blue Jays outfielder Glenn Allen Hill was dreaming about spiders, and he got up from his bed in his dream and ran through the house trying to get away from the spiders, ran into a glass table and crashed through it. Spent 20 days on the disabled list, and I had to have some minor surgeries to repair all the cuts and bruises from breaking through the glass in his living room, running from spiders in his dream.
Here's you. Here's Matt.
Yeah,
There's you.
correct.
There's Matt.
Brilliant.
It's such a great bit.
Such a great
And nobody actually buys that story, do
No,
they?
right. I know.
No,
I wonder about
probably
some
not.
of these.
No.
This one we can buy because it happened on television. After an assist on goal, a Swiss soccer player named Paolo Diageo jumped on a metal perimeter fence to celebrate his achievement with the fans. But the recently married Diageo didn't realize his wedding ring got stuck on the fence. When he jumped down, his finger stayed on the fence.
If that ain't a metaphor for marriage, I don't know what is.
Listen to this, though. He got a yellow card for delaying the game while searching for his finger.
Come on. That is staying a little too close to the letter of the law. How about a little common sense? The guy's losing his finger, looking for his finger. Yellow card.
Yeah, come on.
Delay a game.
Man,
Jeez.
soccer. Get it together.
You just
come on,
wanted to take off your
soccer.
wedding ring. Admit it. You just wanted it off.
I'm looking for my finger.
Your mic's
Sure you are. Yeah, I guess Ronnie Lott didn't get a delay a game
No.
back in the day, did
Cut
he?
that some bitch off.
Yeah.
I'd maybe check the hot dogs at the Dodger game.
Wasn't that was Ronnie the one who
Tommy
took off
Will.
his glove and the finger stayed in the
I
glove?
think so, yeah.
Yeah. And then he just said, I got 9 more of them. I don't need it.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'll
ain't
play.
that tough, man.
It's a long way from your heart. That's
No,
what my
I
grandpa
quit
always
everything
used
if
to
I
say.
lose a finger
For
playing
sure.
football.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
Everything.
Nah.
Yeah, but that's why you made it to
Yeah,
the NFL.
yeah,
You're
it's
tough.
tough. Yeah.
Again, on the Cove Momoa scale, I'm a 1.
Yeah.
Right? I quit life if I lose a finger playing
Same.
football.
Oh, by the way, my grandma did text me and told me to tell you that you are manly because you face the listeners every day, knowing that there's critics everywhere. So she told me to tell you that.
Wow.
Your grandmother, based on her comparing you to Morgan Wolf, is blind as a bat. But she seems like a very sweet lady. Very sweet.
I'll give you one more. Arizona Diamondback Brian Anderson was ironing his clothes. He picked up the iron, and he was chilly, so he held it to his face to feel the heat.
What a dumbass.
And then he heard something on TV, and he turned and looked and put his face right on the iron.
Who was it Lou Ford?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
Wasn't Lou Ford the twin who ironed his clothes while they were on?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm kind of guilty of doing the same thing.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
With a steamer, not necessarily the
Not with an actual iron.
but I did burn my skin with the steamer.
Did you really
yeah.
burn your skin?
Yeah.
Tell Hawk's dad not to eat hot sauce.
It is weird that an iron is such a dangerous, deadly kind of a thing. And it's just in our homes every day. And it's just like, I'm just going to push this death monster back and forth and make my shirt straight.
Yeah.
What? Just throw on a hooded sweatshirt and don't deal with that hellhole.
Right.
It's
No.
Hades in your hand.
Yeah.
You guys
Right,
remember
just move on,
a
right?
basketball player named Lionel Simmons? NBA.
Play for the Kings, I think.
Could be.
Corey, you know a lot about things.
I played for LaSalle. Anyway, in his first year in the NBA, he was obsessed with his Nintendo Game Boy.
Go on.
Yeah, he did play for the Kings.
He
I thought
played
so.
He played it so much, he developed tendonitis, causing his wrist to become so inflamed he couldn't grip the ball. He missed 2 games because of it.
Hope his Tetris score was gigantic.
Who was the guy who played too much Guitar Hero?
Oh, that's on here
Wasn't
too.
that, Twins pitcher?
Let's see. It is on here. Darn it. I can't remember. I did see it earlier.
Guitar Hero, when it first came out, was
That
a
was so
10
much
out
fun.
of 10. So fun.
Joel Zumaya.
Yeah, he eventually played for the Twins. Yeah. He had, I think, had to have surgery because he played so much Guitar Hero.
He missed the ALCS.
What? Wow. All right. One more. I lied to you. One more because this is pretty. It's pretty gross. Oh no, that's not the one. Hold on. I got to get to it. Stay with me. Everybody, be cool. This guy was making himself breakfast.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds great. Breakfast is so
the best.
Where's it at? No, man. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of good ones on here. That's why I have to look through them all. Like this guy, Steve Sparks dislocated his non-throwing shoulder 15 times in his career, but one time stands out. During spring training, he attempted to rip a phone book in half to impress his teammates and tore his cartilage and dislocated his shoulder.
Were they impressed?
The strong men, the mountain.
Yeah.
Those are the only people on the planet that have a chance of ripping a phone book.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Stop
you play
doing that.
baseball.
Right.
I think you're right, though, Ben. I think a lot of these are, I was, diddling myself. But how do I make this sound like so I can still get paid?
So you don't-
right.
so you don't-
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
100%.
who was the? Was it Kevin Love? Who was the one that did the
knuckle push-ups. When almost everybody in the world knows that he punched a wall because he was mad about a woman.
Yep.
So he punched a wall, and then they had to lie and say it was knuckle push-ups.
I didn't know that's why he did it, though. He was
him
really?
and he went out with a bunch of his friends, and one of his friends was hitting on the gal he wanted to go home with, and then they got back, and a guy I know lived across the hall from him at the apartment complex and heard it in the middle of the night and punched the door. Yeah.
But if you say
you can't say
that a star for the Timberwolves is out for an extended time because he threw a fit and went Andy Bernard on it and
You
punched
are
a
correct.
wall,
Yep.
you look like a psychopath. So you make up knuckle push-ups, and all of us questioned it, and then some of us pretty quickly heard the real story, and we're like, knuckle push-ups? That's the best you could come up with?
Yeah. The Wolves had some weird times.
He did a one-handed knuckle push-up against a wall.
Yes.
Here you
That's
go.
what he
This
did.
is what I was looking for. Listen, this sounds terrible. Kirk Broadfoot decided he wanted a poached egg,
Oh, so good.
but he didn't have 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
rather than cooking it on the stove, he attempted to do it in a microwave. However, he was too eager to eat it, so he opened the microwave. It exploded and squirted the hot egg onto his face.
Oh, Tommy.
Not hot egg.
Yeah, see, that is a Tommy story. I swear to God, it's a poached egg. This is all egg.
This has never happened to me before.
Seth just shakes her head.
Yeah.
That's 5 days in a row you've squirted egg all over yourself.
Meat egg, by the way.
Brilliant.
Headlines when we come back. One more segment with Ben Lieber and then Ryan Jeffers of the Twins in like 15 minutes. Parker Fox is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Our iHeartRadio Music Awards celebrated the music and artists you've loved listening to all year on iHeartRadio. Brought to you by Jeep.
It's now streaming on Hulu for a limited time.
651 Carpets Plus. We bring the showroom to you. Come on in. Here's how your free in-home estimate works. We bring you all the latest and greatest styles to complement your home. We use our state-of-the-art measuring system so we can give you the best price for your project on the spot. And we have thousands of products that you could have installed the next day. Call 651 Carpets Plus for your free in-home estimate.
Teeth. Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a honey buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Listen to 40s and Free Agents on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow 40s and Free Agents and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Standard Water repairs foundations. Cracks in your basement walls, bowing walls, or settling foundation? Standard Water is the foundation repair expert since 1977. Free basement foundation repair and waterproofing estimates at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Eat Car.
Internet that's everything you imagine, and then some. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Sign up today for an internet service monthly rate with peace of mind.
Business owners compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
9520-RES. Some people get really pumped about spring cleaning. Some people don't. But either way, this is the time of the year, of course, that you got to do it. You got to purge the house. You got to declutter. And you probably got to do a deep clean or two. If you want to get your home as clean as possible, or your cabin, or your business, Zero Res is the way to go. They can be your spring cleaning partner. So while you're doing things like your porch, your patio, your garage, maybe donating clothes, let Zero Res do everything else. Carpet cleaning, air duct system cleaning, especially if somebody in your home has allergies. Rugs, upholstery, tile. It doesn't matter if you're going to throw a grad party in a couple months and want the home as clean as possible, or just this is your yearly time to hit the reset button because it's spring. Zero Res is the way to go. 952-0-RES. If you mention KFAN, 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $129. And they can take $75 off your air duct cleaning package. ZeroResMinnesota.com or 952-0-RES. And mention KFAN.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here. Did you know saunas are all the rage right now? The best place to get a sauna is with my friends at SaunaSupplyCo.com. John, one of the owners, came out to our house, gave us all the information we needed, and we will have one soon at our home, and I cannot wait. Sauna Supply Co. brings the heat to your home with the best saunas in the business. And right now, KFAN listeners can get $1,000 off any sauna purchase. That's $1,000 off any sauna purchase. Just go to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. You'll get a maximum tax deduction and a vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
For a limited time at Verizon, you can get our best price ever for a single line. Just $45 per month when you bring your phone, which is less than you spend on Too Tired to Cook takeout every week. Get one line on Unlimited Welcome for $45 per month with AutoPay plus taxes and fees. Visit your local Minneapolis Verizon store by April 2nd to save. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on Unlimited Welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
Hungry? Get your grub on with Holiday. The $3 meal deal at Johnsonville Hot Dog, Frito-Lay's chips, and a Polar Popper coffee, all for just $3. Toppings galore, endless combos. Only at Holiday. Hurry, laugh, munch, and save. Delicious. The Secret Sauce THC drink from Elm Creek Brewing is on shelves now. The Secret Sauce by Elm Creek Brewing.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Hey, welcome back. Here we are. Hey, Ben, I know you didn't get to hear it probably, and Parker, you weren't listening, I'm sure, early in the show, but The Righteous Gemstones Season 4, Episode 1 is completely unlike any other part of the show. They do a origin story of the first gemstone who was a preacher, and it's Bradley Cooper, and it takes place during the Civil War, and it's not funny at all. It is brilliant. It's one of the best episodes of television I've ever seen.
What?
Wow. Danny McBride directed it. Bradley Cooper is amazing. It's a story that is, it's unbelievable. Just, it's 40 minutes. I wish it was a movie. and it was just one episode, unlike anything else. They went right back to the regular Righteous Gemstones in the second episode of season 4. First episode, season 4, watch it today. It's great. Wow. It's on Max.
So just watch that. I don't need the context of the other.
Yeah, you don't need it. There is
seasons.
no context. In fact, they don't even mention what's going on. The show just starts, and suddenly there's Bradley Cooper, and it's obviously Civil War times. It's so good.
Sounds sweet.
It's really good.
Too bad there's too much basketball in the next couple of days.
Yeah, that's true.
But we'll find some time.
Yeah, 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's 40 minutes.
Parker, you went on core versus 4? It's $100. You pick any 4 teams, I get the field.
No.
I think I can bet now.
You can.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good
Your
point.
12 years of eligibility are over.
This is sweet. I don't have to have my SID be like, hey, don't talk about betting when you're on the power trip.
I wonder if you can now.
I'm sure I can.
There's a shot for that.
Right? I'm done. Because I played this year, can I have an advantage or something?
I don't know how that works.
I have no more eligibility. I promise you. Like, there's no more left. I used all 8. Promise you it's gone. I think I can. I was literally thinking about that on the way here, too. I was like, because I see the power trip bets, and I'm like, I wonder if I can bet now. Like, is that... I'm sure I can.
Go for it. Nobody's getting mad that you took a friendly bet over the radio on March. Everybody bets on March Madness. Everybody in every college athletic department's doing the same thing.
And to your point, Parker, what are they going to do? Say you're ineligible moving forward because you just violated?
They can suspend you.
But there's no there's no way that this would buzzkill like a scholarship or anything, correct?
Not that I know of.
You don't want to cost you money on the back end over a stupid bet.
Probably not worth it. But
why don't we sit this year out and then you're in next year for sure?
1,000% I'm in next year.
Too. That works.
Now it's time for
just in case.
Yes.
Brought to you by Wolf River Electric. I don't want to cost him a scholarship or something. We got to at least double
Scholarship
check.
for what?
For classes he's taking right now.
Exactly. For Tibetan medicine or whatever you got.
They take my fingerprint away.
You never know.
Yeah.
Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar in 2025. Get those solar panels put on before it's too late.
Yeah, man, do that.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Thanks, man. Wolf River Electric. Today would have been the birthday of Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park. I think he would have turned 49 today. That sucks, but would have been his birthday. Atari is now selling a smartwatch featuring games like Centipede, Pong, Super Breakout, and Missile Command.
No thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. I mean, Atari's badass. It's the OG. I get it, but I don't want to play games on my smartwatch at all. I just want my smartwatch for the time.
Correct.
For fitness metrics and to take phone calls and text. That's it. Right?
Yeah.
If I want to play games, I'll get a handheld or a...
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Waste of time and money.
Yeah, there's 500 ways to play those games.
Yes, correct. You can play them right now on a computer.
Don't need to play those on my wrist.
I'm going to play it right now.
Check this out. A professor spent 2 decades collecting 200 fossils that are around 380 million years old.
Wow.
The rest of this is unbelievable. I don't know. Think if you spent 2 decades, that's a good chunk of most of our lives. You're collecting fossils. They're 380 million years old. He ships them to a colleague. But the professor's university didn't pay the shipping bill. So UPS dumped all of the packages with the fossils in a landfill in Tennessee, where they may be for another 380 million years. These have to be worth something. They're at least super important, and now they're in a landfill because somebody didn't pay for the shipping. Would you just ship fossils like that if they were worth that much?
I feel like that if they're worth a lot, you would find a different way to...
What am I missing here, then? I mean, your life's work is in the hands of UPS. Whether it's UPS, FedEx, the post office, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Really? I don't know, man.
Got a package, people.
Now it's in a landfill.
Sounds broken. Probably is.
Man. Just, did you guys know that they just, if you don't pay the bill, they just throw it in the landfill?
I didn't know
Crazy.
I'm sure they go through it to see if they want to take it, and they're like, this is a bunch of bones. What am I going to do with this?
Yeah, I guess if he could find him, he could find them in a landfill too, right?
But what's even around 380 million years ago? Are we talking it's like those little... I
don't know what was going on.
The things on the beach that are like...
What do they call those things?
I don't know.
Crustaceans?
Yeah, but like...
you had those,
cephalopods or something or whatever the hell they're called, and they're just kind of like in the rocks.
Yeah.
We're not talking like, 65 million years. We're not talking like dinosaur bones. This is probably... But still. So you're probably not... You're not... This isn't like shipping a T-Rex.
No.
You could probably fit all these in a shoebox, but they're 380 million years old.
Doesn't Cage have a T-Rex?
I think he did and then had to sell it because he was broke.
Didn't AP have one? Or did?
I think he was just broke.
Krasinski?
Yeah, AP Sports guy, yep.
The next 3 episodes of Saturday Night Live have been announced. Mikey Madison, recent Best Actress winner, with Morgan Wallen, is going to be, I think, a week from this Saturday. Right. She's having a moment, obviously. Then the week after that, Jack Black, along with Elton John and Brandi Carlile.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
And then John Hamm and Lizzo. Ham is so freaking good.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Why is that womp womp?
Gotta love the old Ham.
Some Lizzo haters here.
Maxo, why is it womp womp?
I don't support Lizzo.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like her. I don't really have any like real deep reason. I just don't. I don't enjoy. I don't like.
That's a very meat sauce thing.
Yeah, it is. It's not very. Yeah, it's okay. She's a little too fake positive for me. I feel like she's not really like that.
Paul, your hands up.
Lizzo Woodhawk.
Absolutely.
Damn
Absolutely.
right.
Both versions.
You got a number?
Why am I
2.0 and
why am I struggling to know who Lizzo is?
She's an actress.
Oh, she's an actress. Oh, thanks, Rosie. Appreciate that. Got it. Oh, damn it.
What?
What happened?
I should have brought this up when Tommy was still here. Today is the streaming premiere of Den of Thieves 2 Pantera on Netflix.
Oh.
Didn't he
ever see it?
I think a week or two ago he said he never saw it. So this is his chance. Den of Thieves 2 Pantera hits Netflix today.
Brill.
Yeah,
that's what he would say.
Gene.
Gene.
Brill Gene, you're right.
Sauce, what do you know about the Happy Face Killer? Are you all...
Isn't that, let me see if I'm correct, isn't that the bit where a bunch of kids... young adults were at bars, they'd go missing? Isn't that bit? And then there would be like happy face stickers around?
Don't know, but the series premiere of Happy Face on Paramount Plus, it is a true crime drama starring Dennis Quaid as the real-life Happy Face Killer. I don't know the backstory of Happy Face.
He was
I just assumed
an
you did.
American-Canadian serial killer.
No, I do not know.
He murdered at least 8 women in the United States in the early 1990s. He was known as the Happy Face Killer because he would draw a smiley face.
Wow.
Terrifying.
Nobody ever caught
And
him?
was never caught.
I guess not.
He'd draw a happy face where? Like a smiley face
drew
where?
smiley faces on
On the victims?
many letters to the media and authorities.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
That's better than just like drawing a smiley face on their
blood,
cheek or
yeah,
something
right.
like that.
And look, that
Their
is...
forehead.
Look, we're all anti-serial killer, right?
Yes.
Paul, I'm looking at you.
Looking at you,
Yes,
Paul.
yes, of course.
Amen, brother.
But the days, thanks Hulkster, but the days of the Zodiac have to be over. You just can't write letters to the newspapers anymore. There's fingerprints, there's DNA. It's so much harder to write threatening letters.
Yeah, plus they lose dinosaur bones.
Yeah.
So you definitely lose your letters.
Right.
I don't know. But the thing
If I'm
is,
going
like,
to send riddles to the San Francisco Chronicle, they better freaking get it.
Yeah,
I bet
Buffalo
you
better
right now.
read that.
I bet you right now. Even if you just played a game, and you obviously we're not killing anybody, Core.
Damn it.
Okay?
Relax.
This is sort of like your bank heist. Everything that you know about forensics right now, you could send letters to the Star Tribune, and they would not know that it's you. I bet you could send 20 letters. And if you did it smartly, they would never trace you and find you.
So you're saying what I should do is send letters as if I'm a Zodiac type killer without actually killing anybody and just see if they ever get it. All right, maybe. Ben, you got to go?
I got to go.
Thanks, Ben.
On that note, I got to go.
Bye, Ben.
So Ben's out the door, but Ryan Jeffers joins us. He's been joining us about once a week for the last month or so as he's been in Florida for spring training with the Minnesota Twins. Good morning, Ryan. How are you, buddy?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're just talking serial killers and how we would write threatening letters to newspapers, like the Zodiac. No big deal.
Just a normal guy conversation,
That's pretty much
That's
it.
what we do.
This is a weird way to jump off of the Zodiac to a question, but are you a puzzle guy? Do you enjoy riddles? Do you enjoy crosswords? Do you enjoy that kind of stuff?
Yeah, to some extent. It's crosswords have always been hard for me because I'm a terrible speller. So those are hard for me.
Sauce your hands up.
Ryan Jeffers, it's me, Sauce. Yesterday, I started a new season on MLB The Show 25, and I want you to know I kept you on the roster.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for that. That means a lot.
I mean, Adley Rutschman
That
starts
game
over
just
you,
came
but
out,
you're
right?
on the roster. Yes, yep. I kept you on the roster.
No, Sauce, you also
What are the early reviews?
It's fun. It's really fun. I don't play it a lot because I'm a dad now and I have responsibilities, but...
You're also not a great speller, but your dad does crossword puzzles. Do you?
Yeah, no, I do not. He does them all the time. He's really good
same
at it.
reason, because you can't spell?
Yeah, he's smart.
Interesting. Ryan, we got a week to go, man. The season opener is 1 week from today. Your home opener is 2 weeks from today. I think we've asked you a variation of this question almost every week, but with a week to go, what else do you personally have to work on? You feel like you're ready to roll?
Yeah, I think we're ready. I think for the most part, everybody feels like they're ready to go. At this point, it's kind of just, can we make it out of camp healthy and ready to go next week? It's everyone's so excited to get down here and start spring training games and start doing work again and finding that competition. And then you kind of creep towards the end of spring training and you're ready to have the games matter a little bit and you start feeling good and you want them to start meaning something. So I think we're all ready to go.
All right, let's talk positivity. Give us a name that Twins fans can get excited about. Who's going to be a breakout name the next couple of months that maybe is a little under the radar?
A little under the radar. I mean, I don't know how under the radar Matt Wallner is right now, but I mean, he's looking unbelievable in camp right now. And I know he struggled at the beginning of the season last year, got sent down, and came back up and was playing really well. So I wouldn't say under the radar so much, but he's been looking unbelievable in camp so far.
Hey, with the season a week away, do you have a favorite city you like going to that maybe has good restaurants or somewhere you like to go when you guys are on the road?
Yeah, I've always said I really enjoy Boston. I think they've got a good historic city. They got a lot of restaurants. The field's walkable from the hotel. I just like the vibes around the city. The weather's usually pretty decent when we're up there. There's a lot of cities I enjoy. Toronto is a pretty cool city just from it's a big city feel, but with it's clean. It doesn't feel dangerous. But yeah, every city has their own unique quirks. There's definitely some that I don't love going to. But those are few and far between.
I have a follow-up question, guys, so don't interrupt. I have two questions in a row. Please stay with me here. I have two very important questions for Ryan Jeffers, Minnesota Twin catcher. First of all, I watched A Day in the Life with Ryan Jeffers on MinnesotaTwins.com. Is that your sweet F-150 that you're driving?
That is.
Man, that's a big old truck.
It's I got that last. I bought a Honda Accord, a 2017 Honda Accord, when I got drafted in 18, and that's been my car for 4 years in the big leagues, and so it was time to upgrade. So yeah. I went up there. I got a Ford last year, an F-150.
It's hard to find a place to park that big old thing, I bet, isn't it?
It's definitely taken me a while. I still can't pull into a parking spot straight without having to adjust.
Yeah. Right.
Backing in is a lot easier. They got those 360 cameras now that show you where the lines are, and I can back in like nothing else. But pulling straight, I'm going to be crooked for sure.
A follow-up question. I have no idea what the protocol behind something like this is, but the pencil bat was super awesome last year. Do you get to do that anytime you want, or do you have to have something like that approved? Did you guys see what I'm talking about?
What's a pencil bat?
Look up the pencil bat. He hit a home run.
It's sweet.
It looks like a pencil, a giant pencil with an eraser on it. And
I hit 2 home runs.
I'm sorry, my fault. My fault. So what is the protocol? On something like that?
So every weekend, do you remember where they used to let players put like nicknames on the back of jerseys and then have like unique jerseys and different colors, and players would have emojis and their own nicknames on the back? Do you remember that?
Sure.
Yeah.
That was Players Weekend. So they took that away, kind of, and then gave us the ability to have cool bats. So, like, they took away the jerseys with the nicknames and the cool helmets and all that stuff, and then kind of gave us freedom for one series a year, for one weekend, to play with cool color cleats and cool color bats.
That's cool.
So there's pretty strict bat rules of, like, colors and stuff that you can use. But for this one weekend, you can kind of use whatever you want. And that was in Texas for us last year.
And was that your idea?
No, so the bat companies, probably a month or so before Players Weekend, sent out, each brand or whatever bats you swing, kind of send a list of the different color combos and the different options that they're gonna make this year. And you kind of pick, hey, I want this one, this one, this one. So I got a pencil, a crayon, and I think I got like a black and red, like old school, like fighter jet kind of paint job on one.
Oh, that's cool.
But the pencil was the coolest one.
Hey, in that video, you're wearing some pretty sweet Jordan 3s. Are you a Jordan shoe guy?
I never was. I have a Nike contract. I'm a Nike athlete, so I have merch money that I have to use to spend on Nike.com, and so I started to buy cool shoes, and I've got a good closet full of pretty cool kicks now.
That's sweet.
So, yeah, speaking of cool shoes, we saw Bailey Ober, rocking a lot of Kobe's Jordans on the mound. Is that something we should expect from him more this year? See some sweet basketball shoes kind of transformed into cleats?
Yeah, he's got some really cool ones lined up. He works with a shoe content creator up in Minneapolis that I'm sure you might have seen some of the videos that he posted last year, because he kind of was the guy that was pushing that content hard when Bailey wore those, and he's working with Bailey to find some kind of rare Kobe's and cleat them up and put them on the mound with them. He blew up last year on Kicks.com and all these big time shoe Instagram pages, and really blew up when he wore those out there. And I think he's going to go all in again with some really cool ones.
Hey, Ryan, are you the kind of guy that if you did kill 6 people, you would have a calling card like the Happy Face Killer, or do you think you would just leave the dead bodies and move on?
I think if you become a serial killer, you're doing it for the fun, right? At some point, so you're gonna want to play with people.
Yeah,
right.
That sounds pretty demonic, but for the most part, serial killers aren't just walking down the street just popping people. They're it's planned, it's meditated, they've got something that they get off to by murdering people.
I have an idea. What if you're the pencil bat killer?
Oh, wow.
And you just bash people's skulls in with a pencil bat.
Like it'd be pretty easy to
Corey's wanted.
I think we'd pretty much figure out who did it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one guy with a pencil bat.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you get caught on a CCTV walking around with a giant pencil.
Oh, that's
you might know who to look for.
With Air Jordan footprints.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, I'm down the Ryan Jeffers rabbit hole, and I'm watching you get hit in the face with a baseball that was off the bat of Will Smith in April of 2022, and it knocked the piss out of you, man. How bad did that hurt? Do you remember that, or do you have no memory of it at all?
April 20. Was I catching?
Yeah, you were catching. Yeah, and it off of Will Smith's bat, and it hit you in the face.
I don't remember that one. Maybe it's a good thing. No, I wear the mask I wear it's the one that guys who have concussion issues go to once they have concussion issues. So I don't have any issues, but it's pretty sturdy. I don't feel most of those foul balls, they might ring my ears a little bit, but I won't feel any concussion symptoms or anything.
Wow. Yeah, this one they clock it at 94 miles per hour. It goes off the bat and hits you, and literally the sweat flies off your face. It's I wouldn't watch it if I were you, but I've watched it about 35 times here in the 2 minutes. Wow, man,
Crazy.
That's cool.
Ryan, congrats on a spring training so far that you've stayed healthy. The opener is 1 week away. Appreciate you joining the last handful of weeks. It's super cool. Let's find a way to do this throughout the season whenever your schedule allows it. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll line something up. We'll figure something out, whether it's some game days or some day games, and we'll figure something out.
Love it, dude.
I'll get on there.
Appreciate
it.
it.
Thanks for having me.
Enjoy that
you're the
sunshine, my
best.
friend.
All
You
right.
only got another week or so. You better enjoy it. Soak it in, because it ain't like that up here.
Will
right
do.
now.
Will do. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep, there he goes.
There he
The
goes.
pencil bat killer himself, Ryan Jeffers of the Minnesota Twins.
You got a problem.
Yeah,
He's got
you
a
need
problem,
help.
Parker. He's got a problem.
I know. I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah, you were jotting down notes. You
had some
were
notes.
thinking of a calling card
had
that
some
you would
notes.
do as well.
Had some
By the way,
notes.
speaking of shoes, I'm not trying to throw sauce under the bus, but do you remember? I'm really not. when I was an intern, I had earrings still.
Wow.
Yeah. My God.
That's hilarious to think about.
What did you have? The studs or the hoops?
No, I had fake diamond stud earrings, right?
Fire.
And Chris Hovan of the Minnesota Vikings, when I was an intern, one day he came up to me and he was like, "Sludge, where'd you get those earrings?" And no joke, they were $8 fake diamonds from Walmart.
I love it.
Right? But I just remember thinking, here's a professional athlete that has endless amounts of cash. But he's like, damn, dude, those are sweet looking earrings. They were $8. Sauce today.
Yeah.
Sauce was like,
whoa.
He goes, Sauce, or he goes, Corey, nice shoes.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those? What do you think, Parker?
I don't see any branding on them.
Well, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Walmart.
Pretty sick, right?
Yeah.
$35 at Target.
Look at you.
And when Sauce was like, damn, nice shoes. I'm like, here's a guy who loves Yeezys.
Yeah.
He loves expensive shoes. He's like, what kind of shoes are those? I'm like,
they were great.
I go, I got them at Target. They're dirt cheap. He goes, they look super comfortable. I go, they are.
Yeah. Well,
perfect.
You don't normally treat yourself. I think they're great.
I don't need $300 shoes.
Yeah.
I found nice ones that are comfortable for $35 at Target. Those are $150.
Yeah.
I can get 5.
Yeah, but you know who I
these.
asked to if I should buy them?
My wife?
No, Hawk.
No, I told him
my
buy
wife.
3 pair.
Yeah, he said buy them.
Buy 3 pair. Who care?
But it was weird. As soon as you were like, hey, nice shoes, I'm like, man, this is Chris Hovan
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah, I think they're nice. They can be nice at 30.
Yeah,
they can be nice at $10.
That's my point. Is I was pretty pumped about them. I'm like, these are really comfortable, and they're $35 shoes.
Yeah.
They're like the
You spend
Target.
your money on the high heels that
Yeah,
you wear at home. So we
That's when I treat
Your
myself.
negligee.
Yeah.
The
Your
candies.
silk negligee.
Yeah. They are like the Target Hokas.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yep. Super
They're
cheap.
cool.
Parker, what size shoes you wear?
I'm 13.
Oh, it's not bad.
Nothing crazy. Had a teammate with 18s. That was seeing 18 feet was huge. I think Carl Anthony Towns is like a 20.
How do they even
20.
get those? It's just
just
all
looks
special
like-
order?
Yeah, it's all special order.
They
It
have
just
to be
looks silly.
ridiculously expensive.
I
When,
just
your-
live inside
when your feet
those.
are that big, your toes are so skinny that it's like, the toe box is so big on your foot. So, yeah,
Gross.
it's funny.
Wow, man.
Dude, you're the best. Good to see you, Parker.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks
Yeah,
to
man.
Ryan Jeffers. Thanks to Ben Lieber.
Steve Lombardozzi.
And Steve Lombardozzi. Hey, the Scalar brothers tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Initials at 8:15. Marnie's playing, Hawk's playing, Sauce is playing. They'll take on Randy and Jason Scalar, who are at Acme, I think, tonight, too. Tonight, Friday, and tomorrow. Or sorry, Saturday. But they will join us tomorrow and play Initials. They're going to be here about 7:30. And, of course, the game is at 8:15. So love the Scalar brothers. Those guys are so funny. That's tomorrow, 5:30 to 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba-Dabba. Enjoy that sunshine, baby. I miss you.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
We have heavy delays on 494 eastbound from 1.
651 Carpets Plus. We bring the showroom to you. Come on in. Here's how your free in-home estimate works. We bring you all the latest and greatest styles to complement your home. We use our state-of-the-art measuring system so we can give you the best price for your project on the spot. And we have thousands of products that you could have installed the next day. Call 651 Carpets Plus for your free in-home estimate.